right down to your small neighborhood park. And so we want to encourage you to get outside and play. And so everybody has these staycations, and so we're inviting you to have a playcation. Get out in your park, get active, stay healthy.
Now, where do you get the kids? Are they?
You have your own kids.
They're just all over?
All over. I mean, we have
from the rec centers, from the centers?
Yes, we serve more than 2,500 kids in our after-school programming throughout the year, and more than 3,000 during the summer through summer camp. And so it's not just the opportunity for rec center kids. It's really an opportunity for everyone in the city to get out and enjoy the parks.
Yeah, I mean, it seems to be we can never have enough.
Never have
rec and parks.
Never have
Now, the swimming pools are also run by rec and parks.
Absolutely,
too, right? So, I mean,
yes.
When the summer comes, we turn everything over to you.
Yes, we have 20 outdoor pool locations and 3 indoor.
Wow, and they're now open.
They're all open.
Because it's summer.
It's summer, and we're ready for you.
That's fantastic. And you were telling me that you've got an outdoor concert going on.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds like you guys just go full steam in the summer.
7 days a week, sun up to long past sunset often. So there's always something. And yes, we have several concert series going throughout the summer. Music in the Parks happens in Druid Hill Park and Glens Falls Lincoln Park. And then new this year, we have a program called Rhythms and Reels. And that's where we've partnered with a lot of our community groups, our Park Friends groups. And it's an opportunity for community concerts as well as movie series. So that's where you get the rhythms and the reels.
When you think about the number of people that Rec and Parks reaches, I mean, God, probably in the hundreds of thousands in a year that you reach. I always wondered, I said, what if we didn't have Rec and Parks? Because I know people take it for granted. Oh, open the pools and open the trails. And you just, I mean, the work that you and the staff over there and all the workers do, it's amazing.
Thank you.
It's an amazing and how important recreation is.
It's extremely important, and thankfully, you have a passionate bunch of workers who feel strongly about offering quality recreational services to the city, and we have a mayor that's passionate about it. We've just reopened C.C. Jackson Recreation Center. We've added a gym extension to Rita Church Community Center, which actually was a new center that opened about 2 or 3 years ago. We have a recreation aquatics plan that's on the table that's going to continue to expand recreation in the city. You can just never have too many opportunities for people to get out and just have these opportunities to relax, to enjoy themselves, to have the opportunity to exercise. And then just sometimes people do underestimate the value in just having a place to sit and breathe and meditate. You don't necessarily always have to be doing something. There's something about just enjoying nature as it is, the trees, the birds singing. All of that actually has a positive impact on your psyche.
And I think we underestimate prevention and what programs like this can do for the younger kids who are learning positive things, learning how to get along with adults, police, the community, and have a place that's safe. I mean, that's so critical as we go through all the changes we're seeing in our cities and the county. Having a place where kids can go that's safe and learn something positive, whatever the sport may be, or like you said, maybe just take a class, is so important for these kids. What do you need from the community? If I said, is it volunteers, donations? I'm sure you use a lot of volunteers.
We use a lot of volunteers, and actually last year, if you put an hourly rate on the amount of volunteer service that we've had through our volunteers, they've given millions of dollars in service just because they come out and serve in our parks, they work in our recreation centers, they work in our special facilities, and a lot of what we do wouldn't be possible without them. So yes, we are always looking for volunteers. Whether you're a consistent repeat volunteer, a lot of the area businesses do their corporate service days with us in the parks, and that's helpful as well. And a lot of our partner groups come in and assist us. So yes, volunteers, we have a wonderful volunteer coordinator and a volunteer program. You also have the opportunity to do things that you wouldn't expect. We have a wonderful canoe and scoop program that's run through our outdoor recreation. And so we'll put you in a canoe and you can literally scoop trash out of the bay. And so it's a great environmental program. We also get a lot of kids that participate in that, and for them to make the connection about when you litter or throw trash in the street and then literally see where it ends up and how it impacts that. You start to see those connections, and you really see the light bulb come on for them about how important it is to take care of your community and how the larger impact on the environment.
Yeah. I know there's always discussion between city government, the community about needing more centers. Your point was well taken. We can never have enough, whether it's at the schools or a separate center, or whether it's ice skating or swimming. I mean, you really can never have enough recreation centers in our cities.
Yeah, because population isn't, people are always having children. We have 41 centers across the city right now. And
How many?
41.
41 centers.
So 41 recreation centers,
Amazing.
262 parks, 23 swim locations. And then we have Upton Boxing Center, Silburn Arboretum, just a number of facilities, 2 ice skating rinks in the city. They're all operated through our agency.
Right. That's amazing. I don't think anybody has any idea. And you probably only have a couple hundred staff in the city.
A little more than that, full time.
Not that much. Well, anyway, congratulations. I mean, this is so good to get the word out and get volunteers, get people involved on both sides, using the services and helping to support the service. So we salute you in your month of, Recreation Month, and wish you the best.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Right. Well, we just learned a lot about, obviously, the city recreation and parks, and hopefully you'll all take full advantage of it. When we come back to Straight Talk, we're going to hear about a unique program working with our elderly.